I used to be so insecure and so shy, and I would literally sit in my mirror and just cry about my appearance. I wouldn't go out because I didn't like how I looked. And now, obviously, I have my bad days. Most of the time, I don't really worry too much about my appearance, and I definitely don't let it stop me from living my best life. These are some mindset shifts that cured my insecurities. Number one, I learned to be so accepting of my imperfections that I was almost desensitized to them. And I've learned that this is just something that gets a lot better with age. Because after you start carrying your face around for 20 plus years, you start to just be like, oh well, that's my face. Some things that kind of help though is just realizing how desensitized you are to your friends and family's appearance, whether it be their faces or their bodies. A lot of the times our friends gain weight, lose weight, whatever. And for most people, like, that is the least of our worries. If I see a family member who gained 20 pounds, I'm gonna be like, oh, they gained a little weight, and then that's it. I'm not gonna be like, oh my damn, they gained a lot of weight. Oh my god, look at, I can see those 5 pounds in just that one thigh. Like, no, it's not that deep. Also, I am just really desensitized to strangers' faces. Like, now at this age, I'm kind of like, yep, that's her face, that's his face, that's like, I'm not gonna be like, oh my god, that face looks especially weird. And to be honest, you are not that special to random people because everybody is just so preoccupied with their own insecurities and with the drama that they have going on in their own lives that nobody really thinks like particularly about you, and especially not for like an extended period of time. The second mindset shift is that I just basically learned to reparent myself. Anytime I had a negative thought about myself or like just a negative emotion, I would just tell myself a different story. For example, there were days early on in like my journey that I would like look in the mirror and I hated how I looked. Like, I could not help myself from nitpicking my appearance. Like, oh my god, you got a new pimple. Oh my god, your nose isn't like small and upturned. Every single time I caught myself, I forced myself to be like, shut the fuck up. You're beautiful. I would look in the mirror and I would think, oh damn, you're getting big. I'm like, shut up. You look amazing. Oh my god, you need a nose job. Shut up. Shut up. I love your nose. And it's kind of like that fake it till you make it type of thing, but it does work. That's why like I'm so against self-deprecating humor too, because low-key like you start believing that shit. Like your brain doesn't know the difference between a joke and a thought and a reality. So anything you feed it, it starts to just really think that it's real and that it's true, that it's factual. And it was really hard for me at first. I would oftentimes slip up because think about it, it took years of self-criticism to build all of your insecurities. So it's not going to be easy to just catch yourself and to reparent yourself or to replace a negative thought with a positive one. It's going to be tricky and it's going to be very like conscious, but over time it's going to be a little bit more subconscious. You're not going to think about it, and then eventually you're not even going to have a lot of negative thoughts. Like, that's not going to be normal. Whenever you do say something ugly about yourself, you're going to be like, what the fuck was that? Like, where did that come from? But when you do have those thoughts where you're like, oh, I need a nose job, oh, my eyes are weird shape, whatever it is, just let those thoughts go. Don't entertain them. Don't be like, oh, you know what? Yeah, my eye is a little bit, oh, I'm a little bit crooked. Like, no, just let them go. Observe them, let them go. Leading me into my third tip, which is just to realize that the way that you look, it's truly not that deep. You are so much more than your physical appearance. Think about it. Who are you friends with solely because they're hot? Any ex that you've dated, have you only dated because they were attractive? No, you surround yourself with people because they make you feel good, or they make you laugh, or they bring some sort of emotional substance to your life. Not because they're attractive, not because they take good Instagram pictures. And when you love someone, you don't really think too much about their appearance. Even if it's like a romantic partner, you learn to love them because they're there for you during hardships, because they're always rooting for you, because they're nice to you, because they uplift you, not because they're hot. Nobody is keeping you in their lives because you're hot. And if they are, you need better friends, you need better people, because that's not normal, that's not healthy. And also, the fourth mindset shift, I really just had to remind myself that beauty is subjective. When I was extremely skinny, at my thinnest, I had an eating disorder. I was literally like, I was skinny, no meat on my bones whatsoever. And I wanted to look like Kylie Jenner with like big boobs and a big ass and like an hourglass figure. And then when I gained weight and I got boobs and I got an ass, I'm like, oh shit, no, I want to be super skinny and small and petite. Beauty is subjective. There is somebody out there whose dream body, whose dream physical appearance is the one that you have, the one that you carry. There could be somebody out there who is eating 5,000, 6,000 calories a day just to gain a couple pounds to look like somebody that wants to look the way that they look. Yes, there is like a conventional beauty standard, but not everybody thinks that that conventional beauty standard is the only beauty standard. Think of celebrities even who are not conventionally attractive, but everybody thinks they're hot. See, also seeing the shift of that dream body type go from like Kylie Jenner with her BBL to to like Victoria's Secret 2000 early 2000s supermodel look really helped me really helped me realize that too, because beauty standards are always changing. Things are going in and out of style, and that's so weird. Like your body shape, the way that you look, your confidence, it shouldn't lie within trends. Because again, we are more than that. Number five is keeping the promises that I made to myself. This is weird because it has absolutely nothing to do with like my appearance, but the way that me keeping my word to myself, it boosted my confidence like nothing else. I told myself I wanted to start posting TikToks. Did I cringe? Yes. Was it a little bit embarrassing? Yes, but it was something that I told myself I wanted to do and I did, and I was like, "Oh shit, I actually did it." I told myself that I wanted to start doing a podcast. I told myself I wanted to start a business. I actually did it. Again, another confidence boost. Why? Because I realized like, "Oh shit, I am on top of my shit and I do everything that I set myself out to do." So my appearance is honestly the trait that I am the least proud of. And also just constantly working towards goals, it keeps me busy. I don't have time to look in the mirror and nitpick every single little thing wrong with myself. I don't have time to throw a day away and sit in my room all day and cry about how much weight I've gained. I don't have time for any of that because I am so busy. I am a student. I have a small business. I want to create content. I want to record my podcast episodes. I don't have time to worry so much about my appearance. The last mindset shift was that I realized that the block button exists. Everybody just looks so much hotter on social media than they do in real life. And anytime that I come across somebody who just particularly makes me feel bad about my appearance, who I'm just comparing myself to, maybe somebody that like looks the complete opposite of me, like I just block them. And it's nothing personal, it's nothing that they probably have even realized, it's nothing that I think too much about moving on. It's just like, why would I actively choose to expose myself to things or people that make me feel insecure? Like, I have free will. I can choose to not interact with people that make me feel shittier about myself. I unfollowed the Kardashians. I unfollowed the people promoting the little slim tummy tees, the waist trainers. Why? Because I don't fucking look like them. Anytime that I encountered Khloe Kardashian, yes, I was able to be like, damn, she's so hot and admire her beauty, but guess what else? I was comparing myself to her. I was like, damn, I don't have blonde hair. Should I bleach my hair? Damn, should I get a nose job? Should I get a BBL? So now I replaced those people on my social medias and I started following a lot of like health influencers or people that just posted like healthy foods, people that focused on self-improvement, on self-help, on positive and uplifting content that actually made me feel good and that motivated me to want to do better for myself, that motivated me to learn to love myself, that motivated me to start my business, that keeps me going in school, that shit like that, like positive shit. Now when I open my phone, I'm not like having to worry about, oh shit, I'm gonna open it and I'm gonna scroll and then I'm gonna feel like shit because I'm gonna be comparing myself. And I also blocked anyone and everyone that I've ever felt small around, because I don't want to feel small anymore. And this is more to just random people in high school. Like I said, when I was in high school, I was super insecure. I was super shy. I felt super small in comparison to like everybody else. And so I ended up just blocking everyone in high school because I don't associate with the person that I was 4 years ago. Like, I am not her. Two different people. I would oftentimes catch myself just being like, oh shit, I don't want to post on TikTok because what if like people from my high school see me and like, oh, it's so embarrassing. So what did I do? I used that people you may know feature as a fucking tool. As a tool. I would be like, oh, let's see who I know. Oh, I know them. Blocked. Literally like blocked everyone, even my friends. My friends don't see me as a content creator. My friends don't see me as like a podcast host. So I blocked them because I do want to be a content creator. I do want to be a podcast host. And if having those people on my social medias is stopping me from becoming the person that I want to be, then there is no reason for me to keep them on the social media. And it's nothing personal, but it helped me out tremendously because I've been so consistent with my posting ever since I did that. But yeah, those were the 6 mindset shifts that really helped me just not be insecure anymore. Just remember that you were not born with those insecurities. Those insecurities stem from society telling you that you are flawed, from society pointing out your imperfections, but you don't have to accept that bullshit. It's really your world, bestie, so just create a reality that brings you joy. Morph the world around you into your ideal reality, and everything else will just come to you.